Hello, Chathew, for the first time. How's it going? Y'all having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having an okay day. It was nice out today. It was so nice out today, in fact, that I went for a run. I did a tiny little run. I had a I have never felt so out of shape in my entire life. I got out at my lunch break and I did 2 miles. That was my run today. I managed 2 miles. I had to take 2 walk breaks. I had to take a walk break every 1,000 meters, and it took me almost 20 minutes, but I did it, and it was a small victory. So that was my achievement of the day today, was that I went for a tiny run, a tiny slow run. But I haven't run since January, so it's an achievement just that I got out the door. And now I can start chipping away at the rust. Dear me, but I'm also zonked. So we'll see how productive I am on this stream tonight, because I'm roasted. But hopefully you're all right. Hopefully all right. You be the Adam Savadin you want to see you want to be in life. That's right. That's right. So anyhow, we had a joke request. And the joke I've picked for you today is, I went on an expedition to the Arctic Circle. Once we reached the North Pole, the guide turned to me and said, "This is the point of the journey where it all goes south." There you go. We're back, everybody. Yeah. So thank you to Forever Backwards for resubscribing now for 56 months. Thank you to Damn I Am Pretty, who cheered 69 bits. Nice. And I guess we're ready to go. What do I have to talk about? I watched the new episodes of Strange New World. Watched the new episode of Strange New Worlds, and it was a delight. Today's episode was very fun. Do I have anything else to... Okay, you know what? I do have something to talk about. Yesterday after the stream, what's the worst possible thing that can happen to nachos, do you think? My answer to that is, the worst possible thing that can happen to nachos is that they just end up disappointing. Disappointing nachos is very bad. So anyhow, I grated some cheese and I put it on nachos and I put it in the microwave and I microwaved it, and then I got some sour cream out of the fridge and I had microwave nachos with sour cream, and they were just completely tasteless. They were just like, the cheese had no flavor. The nachos had no flavor. They were just completely devoid of any taste whatsoever. And no, I don't have COVID. I've eaten other things in the last 24 hours, and those things taste fine. But the nachos that I had were just like cardboard. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum says, "Yeah, you microwaved them." No, that's not the problem. It's the cheese, actually. The problem is the cheese. If you get really good sharp cheddar and put it on and microwave them, it's fine. They taste great. But the real problem was that we have like Western family marble at the moment, and it's just tasteless. There's just no flavor whatsoever. So that's my story. I made microwave nachos after the stream last night. I made a heaping plate of them too, and I just had to like muscle through and eat this massive plate of completely tasteless nachos. So don't be me, chat. Buy good cheese. That's why I need a dog to feed the tasteless nachos too. Yeah. That's about right. Do I have anything else to discuss this evening? I don't know. Do you have anything you want me to discuss? I'm opening up the floor. Before we move on, I'm opening the floor to you. Can dogs eat cheese? Yes, dogs can eat cheese, but they shouldn't eat very much of it at a time. Dogs love cheese. It's just, you don't want to give dogs too much cheese because, like, they get fat. That's really what it comes down to. You don't want to give dogs cheese because they get fat, and you don't want your dogs to get fat. You want your dogs to be healthy. Izandai, you've said, do I have any opinions about the Star Trek we have at home? And I don't know what the Star Trek we have at home is. You're making some sort of disparagement, but I don't know what you're disparaging. Oh, the Orville? No, I don't have any opinions on the Orville. Apparently it's fine. Apparently it's good, but I've never gotten into it. I tried to watch the first few episodes and it didn't get me. It didn't hook me at all. But I know lots of people who like it. But anyhow, back on the dog and cheese topic. The dog and cheese topic is such that you should not feed your dogs. Like, one thing you shouldn't do, you shouldn't give your dog too much variety in food, because it tends to give them digestive problems. So kibble and cheese, not that related to one another. But also, you don't want to give them too much. You don't want to give them too much dairy. Like, you can give them some, it's fine. It's not great for them, but you don't want to give them too much dairy. But they love cheese. They love ice cream, too. So, and pup cups and that sort of thing. Usually with dairy, it's because of sugar. You don't want to give them too much sugar or too much fat. But they love ice cream, yeah. It's an uncommon summer treat for my family dogs has been a little, like, you get a baby cone from Dairy Queen, where it's just like a little dollop of ice cream on top of a cone, and you can just give it to them, and they love it. They love it. It's like a wonderful summer treat. They adore it. It's great. Big old delicious ice cream. Yes, I imagine that's probably true. Zafty says the vast majority of animals are lactose intolerant after the child stage. And, like, yeah. So you don't want to give them too much dairy. You can give it to them once in a while as a treat, but don't overdo it. You don't want to cause them digestive distress. I don't know why that was the chat hook that I jumped on. But it was a good hook. I'm still... everybody has decided to discuss the thing that I talked about because, I'm hosting the stream, so that's to be expected. But I'm still leaving the floor open if there's anything you want me to discuss. Oh, right, there were video game announcements today. Resident Evil 4 looks cool. It is basically guaranteed that if you tune in here in the summer of 2023, I will be playing Final Fantasy 16. I don't know if I don't know if it looks like I want to play it or like it looks good, but I will be playing it in the summer of 2023. And what else was there? Stray next month. I'll probably play that, so you can look forward to that as well. Was there anything else that I found particularly interesting from the presentation? I wasn't able to watch the presentation. I was in meetings all afternoon, so I just got the news after the fact. I watched the trailer for Final Fantasy 16, and that I definitely will do. Any thoughts about Sonic Frontiers? No. The space in my mind that would be occupied by thoughts about Sonic Frontiers is empty. Intentionally so. I've turned it into a vacant lot for better, more useful thoughts to take their place. Kuzunoki wants to know my favorite sport, either to watch or play. I played hockey for 20 years. And then I refereed hockey for 10. So I think hockey kind of has to be my favorite sport by consequence. But I don't play or referee anymore because I got old. And I've never looked into playing like beer league hockey. But so now like my favorite sports are skiing, cycling, running. Those are sports. How bad are hockey parents? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's exactly the same as soccer parents. Like, hockey parents are pretty bad. I never got quite as far as suspending an entire game to have a parent escorted from the building. But I have been at a game where a parent was thrown out. And where, like, the game was stopped, and we had to get the rink rat to escort the parent off the premises. I refereed a game where a parent broke into the officials' dressing room and shouted at one of the other referees. And again, we had to get the rink rat and have them escorted out of the arena. That was after the game ended. Not a ton of other horror stories that come to mind, but they're always bad. Like, the parents just yell. What is a rink rat? The rink rat is the guy who drives the Zamboni. The arena staff. Usually any given arena during the period of time where like minor hockey is using the arena, there's usually only one staff person on. Because the arena doesn't require much maintenance, right? Like, it's all you need is the guy to drive the Zamboni and do like various maintenance around the arena during the time that minor hockey is being played, because there's not really a lot of fans, and there's no ticketing, and there's no concession or anything like that. So the whole rink is closed down except for the ice surface and the stands. So there's usually only one staff person at the arena. And he's called the rink rat because he goes into his hole while the game is... I mean, I'm making this up, but this is what we always called him. And it's like he has an office, right? Like, he goes and sits in his office during the periods and then comes out to drive the Zamboni to refresh the ice and then goes back into his hole. And so he just became nicknamed the rink rat. He's just the rink rat. That's who he is. He's the guy that hides out in a hole in the arena and comes out to Zamboni the ice. But anyhow, they are like arena staff, so they're empowered to throw people out. Samok says, apparently youth soccer in England is having a major referee crisis because the high school-aged volunteer refs keep quitting after 1 or 2 matches. That sounds about right. Hockey refereeing starts at 12 years old. And so, like, when I say I refereed a game where a parent broke into the dressing room and started yelling at another referee, I am talking about a game where there were two 14-year-old referees, and a fully adult-ass parent broke into the officials' dressing room and started shouting at a 14-year-old. I don't mean like I was an adult when that happened. I mean I was under 16. And so was the other referee. This was for like an Atom hockey game. This was like refereeing 10-year-olds. Hockey parents are bad. Hockey parents suck. They're not good. I mean, some are great. Some hockey parents are great, but the ones that get angry are quite bad, and they're the ones that stand out. Damn, I am pretty says the incentive not to be ass hats should be to cancel the game so other parents clamp down on it. You can do that as a referee. You can do that. As I say, I was never in a game where it got that far, but typically that's what you do. Like if you need to deal with a parent during the game, you would blow down the play, and the play would stop. You would send the teams to their benches, and you would address the parent in the stand and be like, "You need to leave, and the game doesn't start again until you leave, until I have been informed that you have left the arena." And if they don't do it, you look to the other parents in the stand. It's like, your kids are not going to keep playing until this parent is removed from the arena. And if they don't do it, then you go to the rink rat, and the rink rat is told, "Hey, can you go escort this parent out of the arena?" And if he can't do it, then the police are called and the game is ended. But the problem with those sorts of incentives is that escalating things to that extent generally causes people to get so angry that that's where you end up with a parent waiting for a kid in the parking lot. So you gotta be sure, because the consequences don't end with the game ending. The consequences end when you safely get away from the arena. Cyanide says, "I like that the rink rat is the highest person in the chain of command before calling the cops." I mean, technically you would talk to a coach. Like, you would talk to the coach that the parent belongs to. But the rink rat, as the person who is there representing the arena, is the highest person in the chain of command. So it is, you're right, it is a lot to ask teens to de-escalate grown adults. Generally speaking, there's a more senior ref and a more junior ref at any given game. A lot of minor hockey, there's only two as opposed to three. But as you get up in levels, you'll get 3 and even 4 official systems on the ice. And when you've got a three ref system, usually it's the most senior person operating as the referee, and they're usually a little older. So there's that. Plus, referees get training. And generally speaking, 12 and 13-year-olds aren't refereeing games that typically get that heated. It's usually the 15 and 16-year-olds that are in games that get that start to get that heated. But they get training, like we get training in de-escalation and game control and things like that. There's like a personality type that's good at it, right? You gotta be, it is a personality type. I find it funny because I consider refereeing to be, it's not actually about rules enforcement, it's about game control. Which is, I don't know, it's true of a lot of that sort of officiating positions, and and like rule enforcement is not actually rule enforcement. It's the same with chat moderators. Oftentimes it's the same with police because they have a lot of discretion in terms of how they interpret the rules. But generally speaking, a game only gets to that point if things have gone seriously off the rails. You your job is to manage the game in such a way that it doesn't get to that point. No, you're right. Most parents don't get that memo. Anyhow, that's my experience with hockey parents. I guess now, since I haven't really got anything else to talk about, and chat hasn't really brought anything new to talk about beyond this, we may as well move on to our traditions, unless you're gonna derail me with things to talk about again. Am I gonna play the Spider-Man remaster? I already own the Spider-Man remaster. But probably not. I'm not going to buy it on PC again. I already own it for PS4 and PS5. No, it's not a new one. They're just re-releasing it on PC. Samuel, I don't understand why you want me to stream Spider-Man again so badly. It's a running joke, and I get that it's a running joke, but I don't understand why you want me to stream Spider-Man so intensely. Were you not here when I streamed it the first time? I'm pretty sure you were. Zafty asks, am I going to stream the Horizon VR game? The answer to that is probably not. Because I don't... That would require me buying a VR setup, and I don't want to do that. Samuel says, on your old camera with your Yeti, unwatchable. I know! I mean, it was fine. It was fine, and the audio production wasn't as good as it is now, but it was fine. The VOD still exists. How would VR work? Aren't I in, like, a closet? I am in a closet. Yes, and I'm seated at a table. But it's not room scale VR. It's couch VR. Anyhow, the answer is still probably no, because I have very little, if any, desire to play VR games. Okay. I think we're done. You have mere seconds with which to derail me. Okay, here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everybody, please brace your ear holes. My autofocus is being funky tonight? That's weird. It shouldn't be any different from yesterday's autofocus. I haven't changed anything. Maybe I'm just moving around too much. It's just refocusing a lot. Well, maybe I am moving around too much. I do have it set to center as opposed to wide. So, who knows? It'll figure itself out. Okay, so that was that. I guess now it is time to move on to the beverage reveal. The beverage reveal. Are you prepared? Oh, God. I've dribbled fake Coke all over myself. Yuck. All right, enjoy your kibble, friends. I see Damn I Am Pretty was one of our winners today. All right, only 29.3 thousand kibble in the pool today. Very disappointing. I am given to understand that XQC earlier this week ran a prediction on which 1.1 billion with a B.
Watch your profanity.
$1.1 billion with a B channel points were wagered on a prediction, setting a record for the most channel points wagered on a prediction anywhere on Twitch. And so y'all need to dig deep. Yes, XQC may or may not be a jackass. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched their channel, but just think. If I had a prediction that upended that record, if 1.2 billion channel points were wagered on a beverage prediction, just think how famous I would get very quickly. Think of the exposure. Does chat as a whole have that many points? Assuredly not. Assuredly not. In fairness, I got that information from our Twitch, Sam Wonk, so you're right. It is entirely possible that that's a fabricated stat. I was going to say something, and now I've lost it. I had another thing I wanted to mention. But I don't remember what it was. Oh! I remember what it was. Apparently a new feature was enabled on my channel today. But I can't see it on my own channel. So I have to refer to you because I am fully incapable of seeing it on my own channel, and I don't have access to it on anyone else's channel. But apparently, my channel was selected for the monthly recap. So now apparently you can get a monthly recap from my channel that tells you, like, how many chat posts you made and what emoji you used the most and things like that. And theoretically, I'm supposed to be able to see my own stats. But when I tried, I couldn't. It wouldn't show it to me. And it does, in fact, still appear to not appear for me. But it might appear for you. So if you do find where this is located, yeah, the link just takes me to my subscriptions page, too. But, you know, if you do find it, if you do figure out how to access it, I'd love to see the stats. I don't know what's included. but it's not working. So their rollout has been a little rocky, because I got 2 emails from Twitch today. One saying, congratulations, this feature is now enabled on your channel. And then another one saying, take a look at your stats for Wiggins. And neither of those worked. I got no ability to actually engage with the feature from either of those emails. They both do nothing. So I would love to know more. If you know more, I would love to know more. So the problem with you being like, I got one for Heather's channel or I got one for Bengineering is that I have no active subs to those channels. So I can't see them. All right. We've done our beverage. We've done our phone. I guess we can get on with the video games. The video games. Video games. All right, everybody, let's do it. Let's do it. Haha. Sniper Pumpkin says, it's a very tiny link. Where? Where is the very tiny link? I don't see a very tiny link. On the subscriptions page, in the center of the channel description. Where's the channel description? I don't see a channel description. Weird. Weird. Anyhow, features broke. Apparently I'm not cool enough yet. I never get any of the cool stuff. I'm not in the ad incentives program either. I don't get selected for any of the cool Twitch stuff. Oh, Sniper Pumpkin has posted an image. Oh. Yeah, no, I super don't see that. You would think they would have made sure that it was active on my channel before sending me an email saying it was active on my channel, but I guess not. All right, let's carry on. So, Robot Hitchhiker, yeah, I agree with you. I may be in the odd middle ground where I'm not huge enough for big things or small enough for pilot stuff, except they sent me an email saying that they had activated it on my channel. That was not the one that was like, go see your update. It was like, literally, your channel has been selected for this pilot program, and your viewers will see the feature. But it doesn't appear. Oh, that's DLC. Whoops. Uh-oh. Was the Ark Society the last mission? The last non-DLC mission? Hitman 2 walkthrough. Oh! That totally was the last mission of Hitman 2. Alright. Well, cool. We did in fact finish Hitman 2 last night. Hey, Sniper Pumpkin, thank you for the resub. Now for 11 months. Almost a whole year. Alright, well, we get to finally move on to Hitman 3. Huzzah! Which also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main game missions. Here we go. The story so far.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over.
Okay.
However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Of course he does. On top of the world.
Look closer.
Ah,
In the
animations!
Behind the everyday world, beyond the headlines and the seats of power, a hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets.
Wait, really? This is the guy who voiced
Use
Aaron?
and throw away. To do the unthinkable, the unforgivable. And it never gave us a
Dude's
second
got range.
thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever.
Izanda, you remember Aaron from
Providence's
Horizon?
chief controller.
Aloy's
and
friend
finally
Aaron?
learnt the names of its 3 partners.
The drunken
In their
Osram?
downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future. 47.
Who sounds nothing like this?
It's time.
I've seen this Mission Impossible movie.
The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead.
Technically, this is 2 separate Mission Impossible movies at
I see
once.
someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon?
Wow, that would have been a bad day for everyone involved.
Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again,
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination, is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
All right. If Lucius Gray doesn't reload his biceps, I'm going to be very disappointed. Ah, I see. We're hunting for Daniel Craig and different Daniel Craig.
Welcome to Dubai, 47.
This building is the
Today
Burj
the
Khalifa we
inauguration
have at
of the
home.
Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert.
It's just Daniel Craig before he became James Bond, and Daniel Craig in Knives Out. Those are the two characters we're hunting in this one. Daniel Craig before he learned how to dress, and
47.
Daniel Craig
Come in, 47.
in Knives
Copy.
Out.
I'm here. Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
This is very tall. I am in the sky above hot air balloons. That's cool. I gather I'm not meant to walk up this. Ah, there we go. Somehow I don't think this mission is ending with a foot chase through a sandstorm. I've played Spec Ops: The Line. I haven't played it on stream, but I have played it.
47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think
Camera?
I can override the Windows controls from here.
We finally got to use the camera. All right.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one.
Uh-huh.
If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Yes. He did, in fact, hack a lock by scanning a lock with a camera. The camera was in my inventory for all of 1 and 2. We just never used it. But it was in my inventory for both of those games. What a fancy costume change.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome to the Scepter.
Welcome to the Scepter. All right, let's see who we can KO and steal the outfit of. Locked from the other side. Can't use the elevators. I says, I looked away for literally 2 seconds. What happened to her high altitude suit? Shouldn't look away. Never look away. You should know better than that. Are you telling me, Zandai, that I don't have your rapt attention at all times? Who are you, Sam Wonk?
Now, please, be my guests and celebrate. And thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Feel
I'd
free
like a
to
glass of
make your
wine
way
from
to
you,
the
please. All right, what do we got here? In fact, I should have a look at the mission stories. What have we got? Insecurity, Bird of Prey, How the Mighty Fall. That sounds like fun. I don't know if I'd describe it as an insult, Sam Wonk.
I should recognize them. What if they expect me to recognize them? Actors, probably.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it.
Okay.
We have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
All right. Facilitate Gray's revenge. I did press the button for the floor plan, but it didn't show me anything. Oh!
It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
All right. I see how this works. I thought those are lights, but I fully thought those were people who could identify me.
I know, but this could be a serious problem. Darling, you know how it works. We've gone over this 1,000.
Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to become event staff.
Stay safe.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's?
What's up?
A witch! A witch!
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area.
Uh-huh.
One moment. All right, try this. 4706.
I'm in.
There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? can't wear your suit. Not only will this require a bad evening for some random event staff member, it will require a bad evening for 2 random event staff members. I'm sorry, did you intend to be conscious for the remainder of the event? I hope these 2 still get paid.
Where do you think I got my this security professional license, Cavalier King Charles? Yeah, that's
Oh. Okay, well, I don't think I want to go in there. Oh, Lord. Nothing to see here. What if you didn't discover who I was? Oh, Lord. The speed run for this level is 6 seconds? What? Oh, no! How on earth is the speed run for this 6 seconds? Or 8 seconds, it doesn't matter. See, I need to know. What? What? That wasn't even glitchy. That was like a no glitch speed run. That's hilarious. He didn't shoot through walls. I didn't think he did shoot through walls. He plinked a bullet off the wall to get them all to stand still. Thank you. In you go. I could easily fit a third body in there. I think this arbitrary 2-body restriction is much too restrictive. The crab. Don't mind me. Oh, I probably had time to do a strangling there. Okay, gotta wait for this guy to turn around. Oh yeah, I got an autosave. That guy's not there anymore.
I'm not gonna...
Well, that was certainly faster than choking her out. No one will ever know. Doubles.
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Come on, what the... Ah. Jesus. Oh, freaking waste of time.
Wait for that door to close. Sure. Out I go.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments,
Take the scenic route. Very good.
There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Hup. Going up. Okay, it was nice of them not to put somebody who could detect me right on the other side of that window.
In this hallway.
Alright, anyone in here that, potentially give me more access? Storage room and server. Oh, God. Alright, I'm you now. Hey, a janitorial key. That'll come in handy. Hey, a hammer. That'll come in handy, too.
We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal.
All right. Which one?
Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
No one will ever know. I feel like there's probably a way to know which one I should have pulled.
Everything looks just fine. Oh, damn IT guys and their stupid equipment. I'm sick of coming down here.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
Hey, maintenance.
I thought about what you said. Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf ball. I don't want blood on my hands. I've never taken
Nice callback. I'm glad I found the exploding golf ball, or I wouldn't have gotten that joke.
I'll take it home when my shift is over. I love you too. I'll be home as soon as possible.
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room?
No. Yes.
Good. We're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting.
But what if I also deposit emergency funds?
Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Huh. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. And building cameras are now disabled. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time. To end this, 47.
Agreed.
Cameras are showing a lot of guards up here. They wouldn't suspect one of their own, though.
I like that trying to, like, get the emergency funds just caused a vending machine to explode. That's cute. How do I invite you into this room? I mean, I guess I could just also strangle you from here. No one will ever know. It's true. Choking someone is much more personal than a tranquilizer. Oh, wow. That was lucky, actually. All right. I am going up there.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, just want to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
That's right, 900 hours. And the key card to activate the alarm.
that guy can identify me. Danger.
No need to panic.
Do I look like I'm panicking?
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
Sounds like a plan. What a serene room. Uh-oh, let's get ahead of that guard.
Where is he? Where's the Sheik?
It's a busy day for him. Surely we can give him a few moments.
What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
Gentlemen,
what's the meaning of this?
You're the one responsible for all this. Gray, what do you want?
something that has been a long time due. Revenge.
Gotta get out of here. Oh.
Not a patient man, are you? Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone.
They got the picture.
Evidence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. Thank you. I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
Uh-oh, there's blood spatters on the rug. Oh, I fully just domed Daniel Craig with a hammer. Made a good solid like punk sound off the back of his head too. Did you count an extra murder as Andai? Oh, I didn't even notice it, but my gun has a silencer on it. I could have just shot them both. Oh! I could have gotten another explosive golf ball. I mean, the hammer was pretty fun, but I feel like an exploding golf ball would also have been a lot of fun. The man behind the curtain.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
I like that Agent 47 is just fully dressed as Nathan Drake here.
He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Are we about to bless some rains down in Africa?
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Yeah, we took the poison pill out of his neck at the end of the last game. All right, continue story. End of the line.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats.
Warrior aristocrats!
Killing in the Second Opium War, and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together.
We really are Skyfall now, aren't we?
House, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47.
Thank you.
See you on the other side.
Play! Okay, so we just have the one target.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning.
Kind of seems like I should just off them all, right?
Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
See, that one seems like it's going to be the most fun. But let's see what this one has to say.
You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
All right, so this is the Knives Out storyline.
Has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
They are making a Knives Out sequel. In fact, Twitch TV's Frank. Two balls! You saw nothing!
Thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Take him nowhere. He 880. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange.
Man.
Do me a favor and see what that's about, would you?
Rightio. Thumbs up, mate.
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of
Just
microphone are you
redeeming all the audio alerts.
Shit!
No!
Hey, you! Let go! Hands up right now!
Dang it! I almost had it.
Watch your profanity.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm you now. Coin. Other coin. And let's put him into some bushes where he is unlikely to be located. Off you go. All right. Made it. Much better. Here we are. We'll go back up and talk to the maid. I don't know what that sound was. It didn't seem to be anything.
Greetings, sir. I will have to search you if you... No trespassing here.
Ah,
That's
hell.
right, I'm out of your league. I don't want to see you here again.
Well, I guess I gotta find a place for my illegal items. Like that bucket? Not like the bucket. So long, gun. I barely knew ye.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
Sure. Hello, fellows. Frisk away.
So if you want to get through here, please comply, sir. You'll be over quick, sir.
Please don't read into my running away from your last attempt at frisking me. I assure you there was no reason.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners, and last one to be alive.
Be Mr. Whitmer.
Hi, Alfred.
Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Can I disguise myself as Mr. Fernsby? Will it work?
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Ha!
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A
All right,
room murder,
what do we
Mr.
got?
47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
But yes, by taking everything that's not nailed down to use as a future murder weapon.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Is that what cameras are for? Scanning?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Why did scanning the whiskey not tell me anything? Suicide note.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Maybe he just wanted really nice boots to be buried in. Very presumptuous of you. Oh. Investigate the bedroom. So there's still more things to investigate. What things are there to investigate? Oh. Hello. Break the lock. What have I missed? What have I not seen that can be investigated? Can't talk to you. Does anybody see anything? I needed to find a handwriting sample to compare with. Can we see anything he's written anywhere in the room? The murder was poison. I remember we were told that the murder was poison. And I looked at the... Well, I assume he was poisoned by a plant. But I can't, like, inspect any of the plants. But there's a book over here I can look at. Full book. Aha!
Door.
Yay!
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah.
Oh. A one-way mirror.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
All right. Mr. Butler, please bottle me some information. I would like to know more.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame
just
Carlyle and
remembered
her
I went for a
security
stroll
didn't
behind the
arrive until
greenhouse
this morning.
last night. Maybe
That
that's
leaves
where it is.
Madame's family and
My lost
myself
button.
as
One
the
you
only
can find at the
persons here
graveyard.
when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not
Now?
have an
Good
alibi.
idea.
I was
Yes.
alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you.
Ah, so the
It's a
butler
list of
did it.
Possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
All right, so Zachary Carlyle. Zachary Carlyle, Alexa's younger brother and fellow resident of Thornbridge Manor. Zachary was found dead in his bed this morning, and despite a suicide note and doors locked from the inside, Alexa is convinced he was murdered. Gregory Carlyle, the oldest child of Alexa Carlyle. Gregory is a suspect in the murder. Oh, I was expecting these to have some more information about them. Mansion floor plan.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in...
No, don't do that.
Why are you all up in my face, mister? Please, behave. You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
He is definitely hitting on the maid, yes.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay?
What happened to your
It's
broom?
really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Watch your profanity.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Yeah, I don't like him either. Okay, let's inspect. Newspaper. Oh. Well. I agree. I suspect we can justify killing the entire household full of people. Lucky.
Yo, Anne, what's up? Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just gonna take a little longer. Jeez, and how's that my fault? Just calm the fuck down, Anne. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlisle, I'm made of it. Back to you.
Now I want to know what happens if I kill somebody with the soap. How does a soap killing work?
The man of Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent that one.
Hello, Erica. Hello, Raiders.
Asking all kinds of
Welcome.
questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing.
How's it going?
did make sure
We're
she
solving a
didn't
murder
give the other one to
mystery.
the butler.
Of course.
While also committing murder.
Keep your distance, sir.
How was Minecraft this evening? All right, we need to find another suspect question. Oh, a clue. View intel. Documents on the Carlisle's assets. Documents gathered by Rebecca on recent movements of assets belonging to the media branch of Carlisle Holdings. They show a number of unauthorized movements of funds and privileges. Oh, hello, Serge. How are you? Probably can't talk to you, can I? No. Oh, you look like I might be able to Yes! Where were you last night?
Can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards.
Can they corroborate?
She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
No, not even a little bit.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Wow.
Is there
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Okay.
Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
That is, in fact, everything.
Not to see.
Which one was the jerkwad that I talked to? What's your name again? Oh. I'll never know.
You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who... She says that's the sweet. You should come and stay at my place.
All right, we get ourselves another room. All right, what's the scannable doohickey? I know there's a scannable here. Oh, it's outside, isn't it? A cigar box. Is it not on this floor? There's clearly some... Oh, mission story revealing.
Carlisle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
No offense, but please get out of my way.
So, I also thought that the scannable thing was maybe above me, but it doesn't seem to be. And it looks like it should be outside. And there's not anything obviously showing up as scannable. What a creepy head. Really seems like it should be right here. But it also seems like it should be outside. I suppose the other possibility is that it's down here. But it's not. Weird. All right, well, let's have a conversation. It's not you.
Emmer Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday?
Why do I think there's a scandal here? Because there's a camera icon on the map telling me that there's something I can photograph.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants?
Talk about plants?
In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
All right, thank you. Another quick look at these, just in case. No dice. It's not the plants. Instinct vision's not pulling anything up. There seems to be another scannable over in this direction somewhere. Painting on the wall. And it's not this painting on the wall, right? No. Okay, it must be upstairs somewhere. Okay, I've already talked to you, so you don't interest me anymore.
Man, looking good.
The herringbone on the floor? Oh, you were just talking about the herringbone hardwood on the floor. But no, none of it is scannable. It must be upstairs. Except there isn't an upstairs. It must be upstairs. I'll come back. If we can't figure it out, I'll come back. P. Johnston, I don't necessarily want you to spoil it for me, but am I even looking in the right place? Like, is it inside or outside, or what's the deal? It's kinda in the room? What does that mean? Oh, kinda, it's in the room. So it's in the room, but it's not in the place where the marker is? I can only look so far up, is the problem. I can't just, like... It's not a question of gamers not looking up. I can only look so far up with the camera out. Is it in one of the pots? Not that I noticed. I didn't see anything in any of the pots. But I'll give it a look. Nothing there. So, Serge, my character was hired to, like... So, my character was hired to do an assassination, but I have taken the place of a private detective. So they're expecting me to be here searching the place. Okay, there's still more room for me to search, but I'm increasingly thinking I may just have you spoil it for me. All right, P. Johnston, let her rip. Where should I be looking? A picture on the wall towards the windows to the right. So I got that one. And I've already scanned that one. Did you mean the left? Because that one's not scannable. That one's not scannable. Oh, no! Okay, what the hell is this scannable then? Somebody look it up for me. Actually, I have the Hitman wiki open. We're on means, motive, and opportunity. We are gathering evidence. Let's find the room that I'm in. So that was the trophy room. Sitting room. George is on the red couch. Oh, okay. So the other thing is like fully not, the scannable thing is fully not in this room. All right. Hello, Gregory.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective?
Yes.
Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Yes. We've already got one inconsistency because their timelines are off.
Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Haha! I can bleep the game soundtrack.
Watch your profanity.
I did! I did watch the profanity! Oh, you still heard it?
Good, man. Looking good.
Oh, of course, because it only mutes the mic channel. Well, that's on me. All right, so there's a scannable in this room. And it should be right there.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs and encouragement.
Oh, Blue Magnus Stormcrow did not, in fact, ever get their joke, because I didn't realize they had redeemed one.
When I was 5, I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree. I was relieved
All right.
that help had finally arrived.
Joke number 1.
But you went down immediately and said,
I found out how many birds.
So can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your
Restart.
area of expertise.
You never heard. You never heard anything. How many birds does it take to screw in a light bulb? Toucan.
Oh, God. I hope it's not Mother wanting me to rehearse the eulogy in front of everybody.
That was the first one. Let's see if I can find another one. All right, I'm going to just reload the page and see if anybody has posted a new one. Uh-oh, I'm missing something important. Oh, they're all in the sitting room. I should probably have paused. How does a Jedi travel to school? He walks.
And efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive.
Is that everything,
I
Mr.
expect
Whitmer?
you all to act
I
your
do have a
part.
lot to see to.
Last, as you all know,
It does feel like I should just assassinate them all and be done with it.
sorting everything out, so
Just run and gun.
do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
If only I had a frag grenade.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He would never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30.
All right, 8:30 sounds about right.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
What an exit. Old bag's got style. Show what you're made of.
Okay, let's keep looking.
Your chance. Oh, God.
I just like that he has to eulogize his living mother and is concerned about what she'll think of the eulogy he wrote. That's just cute. An apricot. Hamster, yes, I am looking at chat. Hello, welcome.
Thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
What is it now?
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was
That's a
all
big
shook up.
corpse.
I tried to
But he
tell
was
her,
such a
but she
gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Get you a man who
Hello,
does
sir.
both.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe.
Does
A
it
real
though?
princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
We're not gossiping.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Did
Okay.
all the groceries arrive?
You have nothing else
Some
to
of the
say.
delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. but all that is safe with Ethel. She never missed.
How are things coming along outside? Will everything be ready?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
As long as the birds don't make too much.
Is there another way into Mr. Fernsby's office? Like a window I can vault in through?
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Poor thing.
Alexa, back from the dead.
Okay, so maybe we need to follow Mr. Fernsby? Does he go to his office? It looks like he goes to his office from time to time. So that's good to know. Let's go upstairs. Let's see if we can find some things to shoot photos of from upstairs.
Anything to report?
Because it does seem like there's still a scannable item in this room that I haven't located yet. Still nothing to scan out here. Maybe it's in the basement. Maybe it's in the basement. Is there a basement? We haven't found a way into a basement. Or a secret... I should look at the map. The map has secret passages on it. I should look at the map.
Greetings, sir.
Hi. That's the bedroom where the deceased resides. Well,
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 50.
okay, so there's a room there. Oh, there's another whole level up.
With a handsome face like that, I bet you've worked with a lot.
I should
Sorry,
get
but I
back
think
to...
I...
Right, yeah.
Boy, just everybody in this whole building
That
is
door
getting it
leads
on
to
with each
Emma and
other.
Gregory's room.
You're a grown woman.
Oh, I think I've seen this sequence. Can I get into Emma and Gregory's room from here? Doesn't really look like it, does it? Okay, none of this is working for me. This is clearly not where I want to be. Oh. Aha! Like that little creep, creep, creep around the corner. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Hamster6969, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Ah, great. No locks on this door. And the scannable item is in this room in the corner somewhere. Shoes, for some reason. It's maybe a little bit of a weird place for a bathtub.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this.
Monty!
She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Okay, can I just look at the map? So I have one more photographable on this floor. Oh. Yes, on the floor that I'm currently on, there's one more photographable item. So let's go find it.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Rebecca's room. I sort of did find the mission path that was like, collect all the things. It's maybe a little bit obnoxious after that one mission taking all night last night. Whoops, I didn't mean to climb past. Climb through, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, what can I scan? Aha! Notebook.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
That corroborates her story. Oh ho! The plot thickens.
Yes, I'm in England now. It's all gone. What's going on? It's all gone. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural.
Okay, and she has access to the security room directly. Which is across the hall. Oh, I totally didn't hear what the guy was saying. Oh, the money's all gone. Okay. All right, let's have a look at our intel. And there must be a way into Mr. Fernsby's office, because we haven't gotten into it yet. All right, so here we go. According to the bodyguards, Rebecca Carlyle and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, have each been given a token for the Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. When combined, the tokens grant access to a deposit box to whoever holds the set. The box may well contain a copy of the case file on Arthur Edwards. Oh. What does the X mean? Zachary Carlyle, Alexa's younger brother and fellow resident of Thornbridge Manor. Zachary was found dead in his bed this morning, and despite a suicide note and doors locked from the inside, Alexa is convinced he was murdered. Gregory, alibi confirmed. The oldest child of Alexa Carlyle, Gregory is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. He claims to have been at a pub with Edward at the time of Zachary's death to escape Emma's headache and his obnoxious sister Rebecca. Gregory describes Zachary as an alcoholic recluse with a passion for rare plants. Other than that, Gregory is amused at his mother's apparent mistakes and describes himself as enjoying the show. Edward, also confirmed. The middle child of Alexa Carlyle, Edward is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Edward says he is staying at the local inn and that he and Gregory were having drinks there at the time of Zachary's death. He's unsure if Zachary could have killed himself and suggests you ask Rebecca, as the two of them had a long talk. Edward finds both Alexa's faked death and Zachary's apparent suicide unsettling, but has nothing else to add. Rebecca. The youngest child of Alexa Carlyle, Rebecca is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Rebecca says Patrick disappeared after dinner last night and may be in some sort of trouble. Edward and Gregory went to a local pub after having drinks at the mansion. Emma acted strange, but Rebecca doesn't know how she spent the evening. Rebecca herself claims to have been in a conference call from her laptop in her bedroom at the time of Zachary's death. Rebecca adds that Zachary was more talkative than usual and was inquiring into her connections in the publishing business on behalf of a friend. Lastly, Rebecca says she found Mr. Fernsby leaving Zachary's room this afternoon. Patrick, alibi confirmed. The son of Emma and Gregory, Patrick is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Patrick claims he was with a staff member called Rosie at the time of Zachary's death. He says he found Zachary creepy as hell and to have no ambition, and adds that the deceased once had a promising career but gave it up to live in isolation. Lastly, Patrick suggests Zachary might have killed himself or that Mr. Fernsby could have done it. So, Mr. Fernsby, we've questioned him. The butler at Thornbridge Manor, Mr. Fernsby, is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Mr. Fernsby clarified up front that he was working in his office last night and does not have an alibi. Emma, the wife of Gregory and daughter-in-law to Madame Carlyle, Emma is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. She claims to have gone to bed with an awful migraine when Edward and Gregory had a drink around 8 p.m. Emma says Zachary's company was always awkward due to his all-consuming fascination with plants. Wow, I'm struggling to read tonight. She says she considers Madame Carlyle at least partially responsible for his supposed suicide because she allowed Zachary to become a recluse. Lastly, Emma states that she has seen nothing out of the ordinary except that Zachary appeared depressed after the apparent loss of his sister, Madame Carlyle. Okay, so we need to get into the butler's office. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to accomplish that yet.
Excuse me?
Let's poke around in here for a minute. So that's the entry into the thingamajig.
Yeah, well, I don't feel too good.
Oh, yes, I guess I could retrieve the coin.
This is a shit assignment. No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, let's imagine an invisible barrier between me and you that extends out to about an arm's length from me. Let's try and keep out of that zone.
Sorry to have interrupted your call, sir.
Hi, hon. Yeah, well, I don't feel too good.
Should have just done this in the first place. Da-da-da. Just gonna disguise myself as the lawyer so that I have access to his outfit later on the off chance that I need it. Oh, I choked out the random lawyer so that I could investigate his laptop. That's why.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
All right, let's try and gain access to the butler's room. Butler's room is on the ground floor. You can change outfits with people in boxes and closets. Really? I didn't know that. Okay, where's Bartleby's office? I don't have any of the items I need to break in. And there are no windows that I can get into. And we haven't located a crowbar. We have located a sword, however.
41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now.
I know I have to.
Hey,
but
Poison.
Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
Amy is a great lass. You love her, she loves you, and now a wee one.
So where is our butler friend? The additional coins. Yeah, granted, having a lockpick with me would be useful here, but the game clearly wants me to get in there a way, right? Like, the game has a way it wants me to get into that room. It doesn't involve bringing the lockpick.
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here. You
So the
need to
question
explain
is,
yourself.
how do I do it? How do I, what's the thing I'm missing?
Hey, how you doing?
And where the hell is the butler? If I can find the butler, I can follow the butler. There he is. Oh, that's not a butler. That's a security guard.
Hello, sir.
I don't know where the butler is. Butler is gone. The butler is dead to me. There he is! Get your buttle in gear. Dang it! He was right there! You all saw him? There he goes.
Oh, I could listen all day. He pours emotion into that instrument.
Quite the poet. But you're right.
I don't want to conclude. I just want to follow him around. Eat.
Did all the
We'll
groceries
run
arrive?
through the delivery and make sure
We heard
nothing
some of the
is
delivery
missing.
people
Yes, Mr.
were unhappy
Fernsby.
with the security at the gate. But life's safe with Ethel. She never misses a step, gossiping and
Hell yeah, I'm gonna KO somebody with a fish.
Stroller, comfort her or not, should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no?
Make sure all the gravel is raked by 9.
Amazing.
I will make sure everything is ready.
Fate funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere.
Make sure the gardening tools are put away before tomorrow.
I promise the garden will be in good shape.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
I remember how it was with the first one. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry.
You're going into your office, right? I probably don't want to subdue him. Okay, where else? Where might there be a crowbar? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I don't need a crowbar. Maybe I can do something very stupid. Nope, doesn't work.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comfort her or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then this big funeral thing tomorrow. Last thing I think.
You'll be fine, Robbie.
Okay. Do I have a way to get them out of that room?
Don't forget to polish the silver before tomorrow.
It's already done, Mr. Fernsby. Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived?
What is it?
She turned up and demanded us.
Okay, I think we need to search the grounds. I think my only option here is to find a crowbar. Izandai, if you want to search and find out if there's a crowbar on this map, more power to you. I'm sure there must be.
Can you just stand up, please?
You can break off the unicorn horn.
Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a
Oh,
really
wait,
cool
is a
way.
screwdriver a thing I can use to break a lock?
Fine man to replace no man at all. So you've got your work cut out for you if you do try. Oh, sorry, I didn't even try the door knob fine.
You know, good old Andrew, always thinking with portals, asking me, so what are the 3 items I can use to break a lock? I can use a crowbar, I can use a lockpick, or I can use a what?
Play like that. That music
Oh, and the key.
You have a way with words, Stan.
You know, Andrew was thinking with portals, asking if I could just break the glass. Which is a good question, now that I think about it. And the answer is yes, but I can't actually reach around and open the door. So no. But it was a good suggestion. Anyhow, at this point, Izandai, yes, you should definitely look up whether there's a crowbar on this map. Oh, Blood and Bullets says, I'm reasonably certain of the location of a crowbar if you want to know. I do want to know. Hearse key.
Sup?
Behind the garden building. That one? Oh. Okay. I didn't even notice this building. There's like a whole other building here that I'm not even aware of.
This seriously needs to step into this
It's
century.
just typical that Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm the pretty one. But work. That's all I get from Fernsey.
Yeah, Frank is
Okay.
out here too.
I don't believe for a second.
Crowbar! Hooray!
Plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd stay worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over.
I don't really want to do an illegal action here. Is there anything inside the... Oh. No one will ever know.
Emma Carlyle in the...
It was Emma.
greenhouse. How curious.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used.
It was definitely Emma.
It looks like it was recently used, though. Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in
Boat
line
key.
for a poisoning.
I definitely want to drive out of here on a hearse, though, right?
Anyway, I'll be outside if you need me.
Yes,
If
see
you'd
that you are.
excuse me.
I will excuse you, in fact. Wait, why am I repairing the distillation machine? Lethal poison vial? Yeah. I mean, I could poison Alexa, but let's be real. I want to kill Alexa with a fish. Just for the halibut. Okay, let's make sure the butler's not right here. The butler is right here. Do it. Pick up the list. Oh, a lethal poison pill jar.
Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
No. I've solved the mystery. I want to solve the mystery correctly. Conclude.
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No,
I do.
Not yet.
Come and see me when you
I don't? What could I possibly be missing? Well, there's an undiscovered area of the map, so I guess I've got to go there. Andrew says, I've gone all the way across the room and logged into my computer to respond to the fish joke. Boo. Thanks, Andrew. Love you too. Thank you also for the sub. Now for 4 months, saying, I repeat, boo! I thought it was a good joke.
Wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. He's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my...
Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her stage.
I still want to do this one, so
Safer for everyone if
no
I
one
get
cares.
freaky.
Now that I've discovered this area, what does the map look like? Oh. I still haven't taken that photo. What? How have I still not got that photo? Okay, well, there was nothing here. So, I may need somebody to look up a guide for how to get this last stupid photo. Oh, Andrew's demanded a joke now. Okay. You can have a joke. Let me see if I can find one. If your standards are very high, Andrew, I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint. A woman told me she recognized me from the Vegetarian Club, but there's no way. I've never seen her before. Is it conceivable that it's another floor up? No, it's a sprinkler. The thing on the ground is a sprinkler. The map says the photographable item is right here. Oh! But that didn't rule one out. So there's Well, I found it. Oh, there's still a bunch of undiscovered space upstairs. What?
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
I fixed the poison distiller in order to make the poison, which Emma used to make fatal poison, and she used it to poison Emma, or to poison Alexa, and Alexa just died. And now I've failed the mission story, despite having...
Hello, sir.
Like, I can't question Emma any further. Oh, this game is really funny sometimes. Is it impossible for me to progress the mission story now and learn more? Oh, I don't know if I have an autosave far enough back. Oh, I guess I do. Maybe that one?
All this fuss for a pretend funeral. And why not do a photo shoot because we're all gathered?
I don't have the crowbar yet.
Talk about messed up multitasking. And who's carrying the load? I'll tell you who. Us.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure.
Oh, this game is hilarious.
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
This is the
broken
tape
leg.
showing lethal dosages.
Looks like it was
Poison
recently
used to
used.
kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms.
Anyway, I'll be outside if you need
I'd say Madame
excuse
Carlyle
me.
is next in line for a poisoning.
Okay, so she can't be talked to. I'm gonna not repair the distillation kit this time. No, she can't be. As soon as she stopped talking, the interactable just went away. All right, fine. I believe you. I'll go try and talk to her.
I will never again meet someone like Zachary.
See if I can figure out where she
Prepare to
is.
think what will happen to all these rare plants now.
Oh, there she is. Cannot be spoken to. Cannot be spoken to. This is why I should never trust chat. You're right. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum says in response to my chat lies, not true. Sometimes we are merely very stupid. It's true. Punk. Lethal poison.
Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison
Pick
used
up
to
the
kill
list.
Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
No. All right, let's figure out how to get further upstairs. Okay, the stairs up are over there. There wasn't another clue in that office. There were only the two. I got the painkillers in the note.
You're trespassing. Please
I'm
turn
sorry,
around.
what?
That's good, sir. Keep going.
It said 2 of 3. Where did it say 2 of 3? I swear to God, you're all just messing with me now.
Please stay back.
What's your profanity?
Oh!
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Oh ho!
And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Oh ho!
Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings.
Ah, there we go.
Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
And I kinda do. Mostly because I'm curious to see what's upstairs.
Greetings, sir.
Hello, gentle friend. Okay, what is on this floor? A guy who knows who I am. Don't like that.
Step back and let me deal with this. Thanks.
Okay, stay safe.
Great.
Zoop.
I can't forget his eyes.
No one will ever know!
Swollen. It didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. Think so? He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Oh ho! I don't know if or why that was important, but still. Scissors, sink. Oh, talk about a walk-in closet. Jeez. Are there more messages, or is it just the same message playing again? That was it. Item on the bench, you say? Nothing. All right, good. Propane canister. Now I have successfully navigated my way behind the guard. I don't have the ability to open that.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Stay put, people. Let the professionals take over.
Yes, the professionals indeed.
That's good. That's good.
Flawless. Okay, we got a letter opener. We got a poker. We got a... I like that this guy doesn't mind that I'm in here. Have I worked out the mysterious switches yet? Not quite.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait, with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Okay, that's an illegal action. So this guy needs to go down. It sure is a murder room, isn't it? Down you go. The unicorn horn is for from the unicorn statues outside. You can break the horns off them and use them as a weapon. There we go. Now I can press the button without fear of reprisal.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe
Looks
have a
that
look around
way.
the office, 47.
You look around the office. You know what? I can go upstairs. I haven't done that yet. Oh! There's a shotgun up here. Hmm. Okay, I should have a look at what the icons actually were. All right, so we had a clock, a telescope, a fire, and a moose. Clock, fire, telescope, and moose. Clock, fire, moose. Is there a telescope in the room? Was there a telescope upstairs? Oh, there was. Okay, I'm unclear on what I'm looking around the room for. Oh! How many clocks? How many fires? So we've got 1 clock, 2 clock. Does an hourglass count as a clock? So I see 2 clocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 busts. 7. Two 117? I didn't see any clocks upstairs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 2115. What have I missed? Oh! 5. There's literally a 5 above the moose. The table clock has a 1. 7. 9. So it's 5, 1, 7, 9, and then I just need to get them in the right order. So, 7, 9, 1, 5. Uh-oh, I got it wrong. Oops. Clock is 1. Oh, right. I transposed clock and fire. So 1975. Got there.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Great! Whoops. Yikes. Oh, that's a little bit awkward.
All right.
No. Oh my god. Pick the gun up off the floor. I'm out of coins. Yeah, I've got everything under the sun. Oh, I shouldn't bring that with me. That's a terrible idea. I've got like a hajillion throwables. I'll be okay. God damn it. Oh, it worked. Hooray! The apricot phased through the door. Okay, does anybody remember where I left my private investigator outfit? Okay, now can I talk to the butler? Okay, so Mr. Fernsby's a viable suspect. Emma's also a viable suspect. Well, she's questioned, but we know she was making poison.
Did all the groceries arrive?
I don't have enough evidence for Emma yet. What other... Literally, she doesn't... She's not interrogatable. Oh, apparently there is a an area undiscovered on the second floor. I'll go try and talk to her again. But I'm fairly confident that she is no longer talkable. I don't even know where she is at the moment.
Damn it. I need this to work.
Emma Carlisle.
Oh! You startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
All right, let's go visit that one last place that I haven't explored. And then we'll look at the menu and see if there's any obvious pieces of information that I'm missing. I actually am invested in this mystery now. Like, I want to solve it right. Ah. What on earth? Seems an awful lot like there must be a secret passage there, doesn't it? Aha. So where does that secret passage originate? Where could that secret passage originate? Do I need a fire poker to open the passageways? Is that what it is? It's a fire poker, isn't it? Which is like the one item I haven't picked up. But there was a fire poker in the butler's room. I don't know why the fire poker's illegal, though. There are lots of things that are murder tools that aren't illegal. Blood and bullets, was I right? Is it a fire poker and I just need to get a fire poker there? No. Alright, so what the hell is the missing... The shoes!
I can't imagine. Hey, so I... No, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Although I wasn't able to pick up the shoes. I can't carry the shoes. It's not a letter opener. Is it the walking stick?
I bet he's stringing all the girls along like that anyway.
There we go. Bong. 1.7%.
An old letter, 47. Never opened. Must have slid under the secret door nearly 46 years ago. It states that Alexa Carlyle's older brother, Montgomery, wanted Alexa to become the heir to the Carlyle Empire instead of himself. Interesting.
Indeed.
You're an excellent detective, 47. Uncovering truths half a century old. If you frame it correctly, I believe you could use the information to convince Madame Carlyle that Zachary committed suicide. Maybe you should ask Mr. Fernsby to see her. Or perhaps you feel like digging a bit more.
Ah! We still haven't solved the mystery. Six of 6. 3 of 4 in Emma and Gregory's room. 2 of 2. 3 of 3. 2 of 2. Okay, so that's the piece I'm missing, is that last item.
I should probably... right.
Yeah, what do you say?
Sorry.
A keychain pendant for the green.
There we go.
What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing? You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the
Hooray!
I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby.
Mystery finally solved correctly.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I'm ready to
Headache
present
from all
my
the
conclusion
decisions. I
to
mean,
Madame
pram or
Carlyle.
stroller,
Very well. If you'll follow me,
comforter
sir.
or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then this big funeral thing tomorrow. It's the last thing I need.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
I like that we had to find the greenhouse key despite actually finding Emma in the greenhouse.
How are you?
Surely robbing her office won't have disrupted this. Surely not. She won't even notice. I covered my tracks well. Also, I'm totally leaving in the hearse.
That's how we roll.
Did he just find one of my coins?
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Well, hopefully she doesn't
Your
notice.
detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47.
Since there's no way for me to close the,
Claim your reward.
Hey, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry. There we go. They didn't even
Been
notice.
at the safe.
Uh-oh. Nobody. Nobody's been at the safe.
What is happening here? Somebody has taken the case file. So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
All right. It was Emma.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn
I like
child.
how the glasses, this guy's glasses, has the little flashlight on it.
Your heir, Gregory, get revenge and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used a few
The reverb getting stronger and stronger with every line.
lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide.
I'd like to file a bug
She
report.
did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously.
What's your profanity?
So, what do you suggest?
Money. At this point, you can just ask her for the case file. Oh, jeez.
Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. I trust you'll see yourself out. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Mission complete. Well
Oh, jeez. Okay, that you idiot was directed not at me. I was worrying what I did there. Why was that at me? For what reason was that at me? Oh, I dumped the body over because Azandai asked me to.
Got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from Father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gallery to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the
Yeah, I figured the fallen body would appear to be a suicide.
Used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants. Found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I
You're
promised
welcome.
you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
Money.
I'll send you an invoice.
Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. I trust you'll see yourself out. I need some privacy. Thank you.
I am 100% gonna beat her with the fish again, though. It's never not funny!
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
There we go. Accidental kill. Listed as an accident kill, and listed as unnoticed. So, all good. As far as anyone knows, she leapt from the balcony. And now I'm gonna drive away in a hearse. Beak says she suffered from the old fish and slips. Wait, I can't leave in the hearse. I have the hearse key. And there's a hearse here. But the hearse isn't an exit.
Security detail at
Alas.
State's funeral event tomorrow.
The only exit is off this way. Well, that's unfortunate.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the
Oh no!
Shit!
There we go. Ooh, the lockpick Mark II.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
there were none.
Oh, it was the Mark III even.
Now, it's my turn.
Oh god, all my friends are dead.
Stay down.
Boromir got shot next to a tree.
How about now? Over here! Cover me!
That was an incredibly Boromir exit.
Walk away.
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
He killed your parents.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
It's real. We know from last stream. We know that that 47 killed her parents. Or I guess it was the end of last game. But yeah. Alrighty. Well, it's after 10, so that's that. That was fun. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It is a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back on Saturday, same mat time, same mat channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and I do hope you will tune in. Until then, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Matt_LRR. You can check out the VODs on my YouTube channel, which I've linked for you in chat, and you can join the Discord if you're a subscriber here by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So that's it. That's all we got. So let's see who's online that I can throw to, if anyone. And tonight it is Mike. Mike Robles is playing Storybook Brawl. So everybody hop aboard this raid train. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you back here on Saturday. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.